It can get a little frustrating when you're really trying to sell the personality of the Maine is of being welcoming, and it's still their honor that they decide they're not coming.
Canadians are key clients at Kennebunk Seaside Inn. Ken Mason is VP and Operations Manager. This business has been in his wife's family since before the Revolutionary War.
These are people I know.
Days ago, he hosted this roundtable, attended by Governor Mills and tourism industry leaders, to discuss the impacts of our neighbors to the north choosing not to visit this summer. What are your expectations for this weekend specifically with Canadian visitors?
I don't see any Canadians coming down this weekend. We luckily were booked up for the weekend, and we would have probably 40% Canadians. We don't have any at all. Usually March, April, and May, we run 45 to 50% Canadians, and they come for 5-6 days at a time. We've had 2, and that's not 2%, that's 2 Canadian families. That's all that has come down so far.
Canadians are known for staying longer and booking further in advance. Keeping the rooms full this year calls for a new marketing strategy and more work from staff with higher guest turnover.
You can't lower your rates that much only because the tariffs have increased our cost 20-25%. So we can't lower our rates to make a special. It's just sometimes it's worth having an empty room than lowering the rate.
I know that you've been talking to longtime Canadian clients since earlier this year. What are they telling you when you speak to them?
Our Canadian families have been coming since my wife was a little girl. So when she was here, their grandparents were here, then great-grandparents, grandparents, family, and now their children are coming. So they're like family. And so I'll get them on the phone, and they'll say they know it's not us, and they feel very sorry they can't come down. It's just their national pride. It's their honor at stake, and they say they will come back another time. It's just they can't do it now.
You hosted Governor Mills and other hospitality industry leaders here. Did you get what you hoped out of that event?
We were hoping to see what type of programs the Maine Tourism Council was going to come up with. The governor announced that they're going to be putting signs at the border crossings. They're going to do some radio ads in French in Canada. And they're going to do a little bit more of advertising. If it convinces them to come down, it's going to help Old Orchard Beach.
All of this comes partly in response to planned tariffs, as well as remarks about Canada becoming the 51st state, to which former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said this.
We're going to choose to not go on vacation in Florida or Old Orchard Beach or wherever.
What I do is in November, I send them a letter offering them the same week for the next year. They send in a deposit in January. Those deposits help me pay my staff through the wintertime. This year, in February, I had to refund $7,000 of those deposits. So that hurt.
Painful, too, is uncertainty over tariffs.
Starting 2 weeks ago, I started getting emails and letters from our suppliers. And all of our supplies are going up 20-25%. Our coffee comes from South America. Linens come from Pakistan, India. Our paper goods come from Canada, Mexico. Soaps and our amenities come from China. So everything's going up. And I can't pass that on to the guests. I've already set the rates for 2025. People have made their reservations. I can't then turn and say, I'm adding 25% tariff onto your stay. So it makes a tight margin.
So either way, you're taking a hit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It seems like since the recession, every couple years there's a major hit we got to weather through. And we'll do it. We'll make it through. It's just you got to tighten everything up.